I was just wondering about one detail when you said it's very important to have a team when you are a creative individual or in order to realize your creativity. But we know that sometimes creative people are considered as the problematic ones because they usually think very much out of the box. And how could they approach the team to get them be accepted somehow into the operative environment with their ideas as based on your experience?
Yeah, no, I would like to probably to correct that. I would like to I wouldn't like to use this focus of we have creative people and then we have the other one. We are all creative people. Picasso, it's I mean it would be unfair to say that Picasso was only a creative person or that Frida Kahlo or Miro. I mean, yes, they were very creative people,
Mm-hmm.
but they were as creative as Madame Curie, as
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Alva Edison, as we are.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something we need to break because we and this is in the literature. I mean, we try to use these levels of, oh, to be creative, you need to be in the artistic field, and it's not true. Uh, Everyone is creative. It doesn't matter if you are in the social science field or if you are an engineer or a lawyer. For example, a lawyer needs to be creative to develop a strategy, to discuss a
Exactly.
topic, to defend a topic. So that's why I mean that's what I try to break with my students to say, okay, we are really creative, and we also need a strategy. Even Picasso, Thomas Alva Edison, they had a strategy to be creative. Yes, what you're saying is true. Is like there are people who has probably who finds more difficult to interact with others, but we cannot
Mhm.
expect that everyone will do it. We cannot expect that. However, if you are aware of your own skills, probably you will know how to succeed. I'm thinking about probably yes. You have an engineer that is very creative with numbers. It's very good, and he goes to an interview for having a job. He got the job probably, but probably he got fired 1 or 2 months later. Why? Because he didn't know how to approach to the team. So that's why I'm trying to say this. To be creative is not only about drawing. It's also about like how do I approach to the people. It's a combination of intelligence and creativity.
That's
When
right.
is the what are the when should I say the things? What kind of words are the best one to communicate my ideas? What are the manners to do it? So you need it's that's why I'm saying it's important to have a balance. And as I said at the beginning of my talking, it's like, uh, do we really know? Sorry, I have this note. Do we really know what can we bring to a team? I mean, what are our skills? Let's put it this way. If, for example, in my case, if you ask me to do a detailed uh, work, I'm not a good person for that. I'm not good at that. So I would recommend someone else to do it. But if you ask me to develop ideas, I will do it. So it is important that each one takes responsibility in knowing itself to discover what are you good at, working on that, and to recognize that it is important to complement your skills, to complement, to work with others to succeed as a team.
That's
And is
fantastic.
and the organizations also. It is important. I mean, it doesn't make any sense that, for example, we have already said that if you are very creative, good, but then you need to learn how to work with teams.
Mhm.
Great, but uh, but what is the? I mean, but it's not a good thing that, for example, you have a very creative team if the company doesn't support you, if they don't expect you to create things, if you have a good ideas and they don't listen to you, if they don't reward your ideas. Motorola, I don't know if it exists already, but Motorola had the Motorola University in order to share with the whole community of Motorola different cases of issues with customers, so they could learn from these cases. And a recent example of a company that is doing this kind of thing is, for example, Pixar's University. They offer all kind of courses, technical ones, mindfulness, sculpture, and an engineer from Pixar can enroll in a sculpture workshop just to learn something new. I mean, there is a lot of literature about Pixar that I really recommend that let you know that how important it is creativity in organization, and that it is important to support teams. Because I said, if you are not happy, I mean, if your ideas are not really, they don't represent any value for the company, then you just leave the company.
So it's important to know kind of your position in relations to the group that you're working with, or the company or team that you're working with.
Exactly.
Yes. Thanks a lot. This was very, very good. And I think pretty similar kind of questions will go to the creativity in cities and urban development. But of course, Dr. Güvel will open us up a little bit. What is this all about? And after that, we can also ask further questions. So welcome, Christoph.